Hey, what's up, guys? It's James J, the Texas Mortgage Boss, and today we are starting our eight week first time homebuyer series. We're going to walk people through everything they need to know to get into home ownership. Now, this is going to be 2 videos a week over the month of May. Okay, so I'm going to give you 8 things, in my opinion, the most important things that you need to know when you're buying a home. This is a really, really hot time in a very, very challenging market for any buyer. So first time buyers are really going to need to know what to expect, what they can do to differentiate. I can say the word differentiate themselves and their offers from other buyers, and just some tips on things that they can do, because there's some I can't even speak. There are some myths out there about getting into home ownership, and we're going to dispel some of those myths as well during this series. Now, I want to get 10 people in the month of May. All right. I want you to share these videos with them. I'm trying to get 10 people off the fence, if you're on the fence, because some people are worried about interest rates going up and so forth. Okay. Let me just start by saying this. Okay. The interest rates are still historically low. Okay. Do not let that deter you from owning a home. You need to own a home. It is the number one way for any of us to build wealth, most of us to build wealth. So today we're going to start with probably the most important thing, in my opinion, and one that keeps people from even thinking about home ownership. What is that? It is the down payment. It is the down payment. How much do you need for a down payment? Okay. This is the first thing we're going to discuss in video 1. All right. So let's talk about this. First thing I want to say, you don't need 20%. I cannot tell you how many people I talk to that think you need 20%. Okay. This is a myth. You do not need 20% to own a home. Okay. So we're going to go through the loan products that are available, what the down payment requirement is, but you do not need 20%. Why does this 20% come up? Largely because the 20% down on a conventional loan only allows you to avoid paying mortgage insurance. Okay. Mortgage insurance. So there is a myth that you have to have 20% to own a home. Not true at all. Go tell everybody. You don't need 20%. Okay. There are people that still think this, and it keeps them from pursuing home ownership because they think 20%, I mean, 200 grand, that's $40,000. Okay. I don't have that. I can't own a home. Not true at all. All right. So we're going to start with FHA, and then we're going to work our way through the other primary loan products, what the down payment is, and then we'll kind of work our way through to the end. And there's a couple of programs you don't need any down payment. All right, so let's start with FHA. Trying to make this video 5 minutes or less. Number 1, FHA. Okay, 3.5%. That's what you need for your down payment. 3.5%. That is 3.5% of the sale price. Okay, $100,000 home, $3,500. $200,000 home, $7,000. That's your down payment. That is your investment. Now, I'm not going to get into down payment assistance, all that kind of stuff. I usually encourage people to try and at least come up with their down payment on their own. If you can't, do what you got to do. Get assistance if that's what you have to do. But down payment, 3.5%. That is your investment. Lenders want you to have some skin in the game. That's really what this comes down to. The whole 100% financing on an FHA conventional loan at this point, it's just non-existent. Okay. So 3.5% for FHA. Let's get to conventional. Conventional loan, if you're a first-time buyer, you can probably do 3%. Everybody's situation is different, but 3% or 5% if you are not a first-time buyer. But we're talking about specifically first-time home buyers. Okay. Depending on credit scores and things like that, you may or may not qualify conventional. We may have to stick with FHA. It just depends on the situation. Okay. VA, if you are a veteran, no down payment. Okay. One of the biggest obstacles we have as veterans, because I am a veteran. If you are a veteran, you only need closing costs to really worry about. Okay. So you still have some funds that you may need to bring with a VA loan. You just don't have a down payment. Now, I want to make sure this gets across, because I got a lot of veterans that think oh, I don't have a down payment, and they just assume there's no closing costs. Not true. Not true at all. If you are a veteran, you have no down payment, you have no mortgage insurance, which is a great benefit as well, but you still have closing costs. And that stuff can get negotiated with the seller, but you do have closing costs that you may have to cover. You just don't have a down payment. All right. USDA, great product, very limited to where you can actually use it, but there's no down payment for a USDA loan. All right. It's almost like a VA loan, but you don't have to go to the military and serve 4 years like I did, or 20 years and retire. Okay. USDA, there's no down payment involved with USDA either. So the thing about USDA is very limited to the number of homes because it has to be in a rural area. If you want to know, does this house qualify for a USDA loan? All you need to do is go to USDA website. You can plug in an address and it'll tell you whether it's eligible or not. I said the video was going to be 5 minutes. I'm a little bit over. I will see you guys next week. Make sure you share. Go check out TexasMortgageBoss.com for more information and videos. I will continue to bring more videos. And next week, we will talk about number 2. I'm not even going to tell you what it is. I just want you to come back next week. Share this video. See you guys on the next video.